Hey everybody, how's it going? Bully Scholarship, we here. Welcome back for more Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door. If we weren't here last time, we took kind of a detour and did an epic interlude between chapters 4 and now what we're going into is chapter 5. And we went to the Glitz Pit and actually re-won our championship there, earned a bunch of money, leveled up once, and got a champ's belt. And we used the money to buy Super Luigi, which is a book that we can read, as well as a couple badges and well, actually, no, just one badge, and then we have some money left over, which I'll be saving up for another badge. First off, before we get into this chapter here, we're gonna go to this item shop really quick. Can't have an episode without a burp. And we're actually gonna store some items, and I'll explain later on why I'm doing this. Might seem kind of stupid. Let's see, we're gonna store that, and we'll store the... it really doesn't matter, because I'm going to withdraw the stuff later anyway. But we're going to store those items for now, because then we have 8 open spaces. You'll see why a little bit later on. But let's head on in to this neat little bar. And there's Luigi with a wrench turtle thing. Ooh, look at this guy. He looks like a pirate. He's got this cool treasure, too. He's singing a sea shanty. And what do you want, who me, you ask about? I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and the freedom gives me the wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know, what do I lack? It's gotta be romance. Romance, you say, I suppose one does need some romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit could make so many wonderful pasta sauces? What the frick? Foolish Flavio, not Romas, you silly man. What I need is romance. Oh, I get it. Wait, hold the horses, that is it. Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. That's not romance, but... why, that just sheiks of romance and thrills. Yeah, with a bunch of dude pirates, definitely. Do you know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keyhole Key? Well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. Hid his butt there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. It is because of that very rumors that people no longer go to Keyhole Key. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the 7 seas. Arrgh. You're also looking for treasure here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There's anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No! Okay. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keyhole Key. You swine. You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful man. Well, now I'm confused. You're looking for things known as the Crystal Stars. But now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortex. Thinking of Crash Bandicoot. Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... stop such thoughts, Flavio. What do you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio should go with you to Keyhole Key. And of course the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha! You unfortunate, foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I'll volunteer myself as the captain, blah 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 blah. Well, that was easy. I guess we found a ship. Let's go down there. It's probably the ship that we saw in the port earlier, so let's see what's shaking. Speaking of pirates, I love pirate setting stuff. I know I was talking about that in the last episode, I believe, about how medieval fantasy setting is really one of my favorites, and then pirates and island kind of themed is my other big one for games and movies and books. Ah, yes, so it is you. Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion. Wow. The queen of the countless ship. Oh my gosh. Oh, Flavio, what an idiot. He's kind of full of himself. She's a savage beast on the water. Yeah, I'm sure she is. Ah, yes. Did you speak? Yes, 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 of course. The problem that has sprung up. Yeah, he does talk a lot. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman, and they steer ships. And here's the real problem. The waters around Kielki are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a, how you say, a pickle. Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking this, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Patch. You cannot solve our problem, then spit it out already. No, you can solve our problem. Well, sir, I've heard about the talk of a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery. A salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. Bossa boom, problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him aboard. You can do it. That's basically what he's saying. Aye aye, Captain Krabs. Oh, that's probably why I like pirate stuff so much, because SpongeBob has like a bunch of pirate stuff. Or I like SpongeBob because of the pirate stuff. I don't know. But that's probably a big part of it, because, I mean, there's a lot of that stuff. You know, nautical-themed pirate stuff in SpongeBob, so that would make sense. But speaking of pirates, you know the drink always associated with pirates is rum. Well, when I was in Wisconsin, now I am over the age of 21, so I would like to clarify that. I do not encourage anyone under the age to drink or partake in that. That's just not wise. Stupid. Highly unrecommended. But, oh yeah, we're looking for Admiral Bobbery. He lives in here, but as we can... Oh. No, he doesn't. Gosh, I'm stupid. That's frickin' Professor. Sorry to invade you, Professor. It's locked from the inside. This house. But I was in Wisconsin with one of my buddies. We were did like a bro vacation. We stayed in Wisconsin Dells at a hotel, and I had a drink there, and it was really good. And it had rum in it, and I've been wanting to try to sort of emulate that drink, learn how to mix it, and I've just been interested in learning how to mix drinks in general. So I've been trying to find this rum at the stores nearby, but I haven't had any luck. But we'll get into that in a bit. What do you blokes want? Can I have your autograph? No. You seek Admiral Bobbery. Never heard of him. Take your search elsewhere. Now, away with you. Okay, I'm just gonna check out your house real quick, because there is a shine spray. Woo! Nice house. Yeah, he's not Admiral Bobbery. BS. Look at all these beautiful nautical decorations. A marlin and a boat anchor and a that thing. Like what he says in SpongeBob. Whatever that thing is called. And a ship wheel and rope. Ropes are always associated with pirates. He's got a nice house. Not sure where he sleeps though. Well, that sucks. Okay. Let's check out the bar again. And, you know, pirates like the bar, and people that work there probably know about them, so maybe Bobbery can help us out. I love this chapter. Okay. How about this guy? Admiral Bobbery? Yeah, I know him. You know that his house is just past the wall in the eastern part of town. That's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Are you sure? I don't know about that. Let's try again, shall we? But, the drink that I had, it was kind of a sour apple taste to it. And I was just really impressed. It was really refreshing. So basically I've been looking to try to get the stuff that went into it and try to mix it myself and learn how to make it, because I wanted to try it again, because it was really good, and I don't want to go there to get one. So I've been searching for some rum. Admiral Bobbery, I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please, drop the axe, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What a puppycock. Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keyhole Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no. Shucks. Should we try again? What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude is going nowhere fast. I can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? Let's go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. Well, that bartender seemed to know him. Let's go talk to him again. But the rum that was in it was Blue Chair Bay rum, which is made by, or it's not made by, but it's kind of promoted by Kenny Chesney. That's sort of his brand, the country singer. I do like Kenny Chesney a lot. So, I tried to get some of the Blue Chair Bay rum, and the place was out. So, hopefully I can get some later this week, but we can talk about that later. You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, I can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back out in the water? Oh, that's it. I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keyhole Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. Okay. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying. But I'll tell it to you, if you really want me to. Please do. We're tough, right, guys? Oh boy, here we go. Bobbery was once married, and he had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. Two of them were madly in love, and the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good, for a time. He just looks away, sad. But not all good things can last. It was particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill, a virus, a passing cold, no one knew, but soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time returned, she had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her back to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts that tormented him, always haunting his sleep. He was never gone out at sea since. So sad. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You know, his tail now is telling me, do you still want him? Yeah. Oh, we're such bungholes. Oh well. The old letter. The letter that Scarlet wrote to Bobbery on her deathbed. This is my deathbed. Get this letter to him to hear my voice. I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. So you mean they've hung on to it this whole time? Bruh. Dig. You gotta fulfill her request, man. Sad. Alright, let's see what happens. Here we go. It's time to use his wife's sad story to get him to come out to frickin' ocean so we can find some treasure. I mean, it's to save the world, but still. Sounds kind of douchey when you think about it. What? Oh, by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stash is firm. Now, away with you. Pardon? A letter? You say, for me? What? Scarlet. This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you're out to sea. You can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember the time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons. May I have a moment alone, if you please? So sad. Poor Bobbery. This is why I love this game. And the first one. Because this happens, and you don't get any of this in the new Paper Marios. Man, this is a great character development. Yes, love, I was happy, my sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Like, who would expect this in a in a Mario game? So good. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe? Bound for Keyhole Key? Harumph. If you think an old C-bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, yeah! Woo! Alright, here we go. And he's just gonna head over, I think, to the port. Ships in the harbor must inspect before we leave. I shall meet you there. Excellent! That'd be so great right here if Mario and Butts just just gave each other some knucks right now. That'd be so perfect. But I guess it'd be weird if it was like Goombella, because she doesn't really have hands. And we did get an email, which, let's see. Wait, where the frick? Oh yeah, it's in this. Excuse me. Yoo-hoo. This is from Petuni. Lots of stuff has changed here, but not the elder being mad at me. I wish you'd come back to play with me sometime. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to actually really quickly cut to the Great Boggly Tree. Or the Great Boggly Woods, to the tree with the punies in it. Maybe it is the Boggly Tree. Because we're going to get the item. I'm not sure if it... Because basically we can get an item from Petuni there. I'm not sure if it's very useful, but I'm just going to get it anyway. So I'm going to see you guys over at the tree. Alright guys, we are at the tree. And we're going to go in here. Now I believe if we played this game with Petuni, basically we're going to get an item called, I think it's the Mystic Egg. And I'm not sure if it's just used for cooking or not, but we're going to get it anyway, because why not? Sup guys, there's Petuni. Ah, Punio's always getting in trouble with the elder. It's no fun for me. Hey Mario, can't you play with me instead? Sure, kid. Yes! Okay, this is so awesome. Ready to play Stump Petuni? You ask me any questions you want. There isn't a question I can't answer. Create an easy question that Petuni can answer. Mario likes which person the most? You can't stump me. Yay! Am I right? You are right. Oh, that was fun. Thanks for playing with me. Here's a present. Mystic Egg. A weird egg. I think it's used for some cooking thing. It could be pointless, but since that email popped up, I thought we might as well do that. So, I'll see you guys back in Rogueport where we left off. Okay, guys, we are back in Rogueport. And yeah, that probably seemed really random. I just wanted to show that off. I really don't know if that's actually an important thing or whatever, and I don't even know if I'm going to do the taste tea recipes, but I thought I might as well show it because you get an email for it, so it's kind of interesting. So we're just going to go ahead and store that for now, and then we're back down to 2 items like I intended. Now, let's head on out to the docks and see what is shaking. Actually, before we do that, let's see what this guy has to say. I can't afford anything except the stopwatch, and who cares about that? The only interesting thing is Jumpman, which is a badge, but not gonna worry about that for now. We'll be buying badges much later in the game when we have disposable income. So let's go up to the ship and see if Flavio is ready to partake in some adventure. I knew you could get Bobbery on board. You wonderful mustache man, you. To you I must say ahoy, and I wish to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. Yeah, whatever. Wait, I'm captain? What the frick is he then? Whatever. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. Yeah, let's shove off. Very well, to sea, raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance! And money! That's right. Wait up! Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I love pirates. Look at that very suspicious looking character there. I'm sure he has nothing to do with the plot in this chapter. Oh, wait for it. Oh, snap. This is X-01 here. Come in. Come back, dude. I repeat, X-01 over here. Roger. Heading your 5-by. Infiltration is successful. X-Not Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Not Black is aboard the vessel. Oh, frick. Lord Crump is back in action. Chapter 5. The Key to Pirates. What an awesome name. Pirates are freaking awesome. Oh, makes me want to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag because I love that game, but I shouldn't. Because I've played through that game too many times and gone back and forth. Anyway, this is basically Flavio's journal. It's not that exciting because you just have to read it a bunch, but I guess we'll see if there's anything notable in it. Another day of good wind, white clouds. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Excellent. I think it's like 4 or 5 days of this journal that we see, so it's not a big deal. I just remember as a kid, I was like, this drags on for a while. Things are going smoothly, yet I'm filled with dread. We should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Should we? Skull Captain casts his gaze, red jewel shines and plays, boom, bossa, boom, festival, the Stash Brothers, best of friends, 3 times, red stash lands on his end. Blue I don't care. The song sucks. Although I do generally like pirate songs. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no. The island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of a treasure. Oh, I feel fabulous. I shall tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery. No, it is not trouble at all. There I was locked in a deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. Great, he started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it, too. Why is the... What? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oi, Master Flavio, awfully sorry to interrupt that wicked story, but the ship's stopped. Uh-oh. It's kind of creepy music. Stopped, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury? Well, it's your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Wow, what a douche. Think, he's trying, to say... Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. Goomba stomping? Is that like mother frickin' only for Mario Land? Whatever. Quit shoving! Oh frick. Hey, you like it? It's like in Chapter 5 of the first game with the fire guys, only they're inside a volcano. They're here! What is the ruckus now? Who's here? Will someone tell me what's going on? Oh snap. Ooh. That's freaky. No, they're upon us. The pirate ghosts. All of them rumors are true. Ah, what do we do? We gotta get out of here. Ah! Do not panic yourselves. This is just a dream that we are all having. Awake. Now quickly, move the boat. Ooh. Oh frick, they're screwed. Oh, the ghostly oohing thing. Are you really the savage pirate king? Aye! Help me! Fuck up now, everyone remain civilized, relax, don't panic. How about like the one bomb and Toad are just like chilling there like whatever. We don't have anywhere to run. Mario's just waving his arms like a chicken. Excuse me, listen everyone, if we could just... forget that, make a path! Oh, dang, he just... Lord Crump just bailed. Oh gosh, we are sinking hardcore. Wow, that's rough. We just died. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. Pains you to think that they were taken by the Pirate King. That ghostly thing. What happens to us now? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the winds. Wow, that's pretty dark. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we have now salty bread and other salty things. We can live some time on the salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavione. At least the shanties keep us out of the wind and rain. We still have no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they're somewhere. 3 days on the island, basically they're set up, and they want to return to Rogueport, but they can't. Ahoy, Captain Stash. Sadu. It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Okay. Oh, this place is so great. Now, anyway, we are going to run over here, and I believe, at least it should have spawned. Oh yeah, remember this guy from the first Paper Mario? Wacko, I'm Wacka. I've got some good weather today, right? Makes me feel like nothing bad could happen on a day like today. Wackadoo. Wow, don't hit me. And we get the Whack-a-Bump. Now, if you haven't played the first Paper Mario or seen me play it, these are very nice items. They restore 25 HP and 25 FP. I honestly don't really use them too much, but a nice little trick with these is you can get 8 of them. You just have to go back and forth. That's why I have the 8 inventory spaces. But in Chapter 6, the next chapter, we can sell these for quite a bit of money, so that's the main reason I grab them. But let's head into town for now. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Patch are in a huge fight. Sup, nerds. What about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those ghosts. What are you talking about? You were the one quaking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Wait a minute. Did you just call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, his face right there in his arms. Right. Why, you little Cyclops? Flavio demands satisfaction. Satisfaction? That's weird. Okay, whatever. They can go duke it out. They're here! Ah! Captain Stash, them ghosts are back. Ooh. It's time to duel! Alright, here we go. Let's fight some ghostly flames. Like in chapter 5 of the first game, we encounter these guys again. The only thing is, we don't really have... I guess Koops can hit them. Vivian can't really do anything because her punch... One, the fire will actually restore them health, and 2, she can't touch them. Yoshi, I'm not sure if he can eat them or not, but I'm not going to do that. Because it's not really worth it at this point. We're just going to be cheapskates and use Earth Tremor for now. I know we can't use Yoshi's Ground Pound. Nah, it's not even worth it. Let me just swap to, I guess Koops is really the only one. Ha! Loser. Oh my goodness. Gee, that was really stressful. Well, I guess I can... Oh no, can't use Quake Hammer. Well, then we'll just use a Powered Shell. Yay! Okay, Koops hits him. That's what matters. Nice. It's like 9 experience. That's pretty darn good from those 3 guys. Very nice. We're going to do some serious leveling up this chapter. I can feel it already. Yes, you got a blooming beast, Captain Stash. Too early to celebrate, no? There's surely more of them elsewhere. Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes, that is what must be. As the leader of this expedition, I of course should stay here. On this, I brook no argument. Ah, yes, of course. Mario, perhaps you can handle the exploration. No way, pal. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. So, with that taken care of, I'm going to switch to Yoshi, and we're going to do some super speed editing. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, I have officially obtained 8 Whack-a-Bumps through the power of editing. They do restore a lot, but we're just going to go ahead and store all of these. Let's see here. Store. Yep, and we're going to do that for all of them. Well, should I keep one? I really don't think I'm going to need one at this point, but I'll keep one in my inventory just in case I screw up really bad in this chapter. And we're also gonna withdraw a few of those other random items. See, take that honey syrup, take golden leaf, see if there's anything else in coupon. No, we'll keep the rest in here. That'll leave us enough room to pick up some items. And there's nothing really here that we need either. Let's see how we're doing on health. We are doing just fine. Okay, we are going to call that an episode, guys. We successfully started Chapter 1, did some random stuff. We got stocked up on a new item, Whack-a-Bumps. And next time, we are going to investigate the island, and hopefully we can find some more of the missing crew. Hopefully they're not actually dead, like frickin' Flavio's journal tried to portray them as. But anyway, guys, this has been Boy Scholarship. We thank you all for watching, and until next time, keep gaming. Peace out. We'll see you later. Have a good one.